There are a lot of things to learn if you're a first-time bike buyer, but we're here to help.
Yeah, budget bikes, budget models.
Steve Wentz, Brad Howell, and I rallied these budget-friendly bikes near Boise, Idaho, putting them into situations we thought were fair for anyone serious about riding a mountain bike. Our test reveals bike performance highlights, pros and cons of each bike, what kind of rider and terrain the bike is suited for, and what we might upgrade if we had an extra $200 to spend.
Is that like good mellow speed?
Fezzari is an established direct-to-consumer bike brand based in Utah. They've been shipping bikes directly through their website for years, and despite their history, they can get lost in the shuffle against the likes of YT, Canyon, or Commensal. Having had a good experience aboard their LaSalle Peak a year ago, we were excited to see what their wallet-friendly Abajo Peak had to offer. Fezzari comes out swinging for only $2,000. The Abajo Peak features a SRAM NX Eagle drivetrain. It's the only one in our test compared to all the other bikes with the lower-level SX Eagle drivetrain. There's a 2.5-inch Maxxis Minion DHR wide trail front tire, 2.4 Minion DHR rear tire, both with EXO casing. There's SRAM Level Brakes, a 35mm diameter cockpit, and a SRAM DUB bottom bracket with external bearings, the only bike to have this in our test. The Abajo Peak gets 130mm of travel out back and 140 up front, both using X-Fusion suspension. During setup, Steve immediately noticed that the Abajo Peak had the most tunable rear suspension. The clicks of rebound were more usable throughout the range than on any other bike in our test.
Really slow. 2 clicks slower. Pretty much unusable, and that's the end of your adjustment.
So there were like 3 clicks on that one, but they're that drastic.
I was 4 out, but the other 2 at the far end of the spectrum aren't really usable. So I think that X-Fusion has a pretty cool range of what's usable, within like the 170-pound rider weight.
The well-tuned and spec'd suspension led to some of the best performance on medium and big hits on the trail. A rider living in an area with chunky or ledged-fill terrain would be really happy on the Abajo Peak. Pedaling was relatively neutral, and we did notice some minor pedal bob, but it wasn't anything that scared us away. The Fezzari is a mail-order bike, which means you order it online, it shows up at your door in a box. Assembly was straightforward and should be within reach of any rider ready for a full suspension bike. Fezzari offers a 30-day love it or return it guarantee, a 23-point bike fit and setup guide, as well as live chat, phone, or email contact after you purchase the bike to provide some peace of mind since you won't be dealing directly with a bike shop. Like mentioned earlier, the $2,000 price tag on the Abajo Peak does not include a dropper post. For a $200 upcharge, you get the Abajo Peak as we tested it, including the X-Fusion dropper. At $2,200 with the dropper, we would highly recommend the Abajo Peak as a bike that has components ready to perform and last under harder riding conditions. If you're a rider that can work on your own bike and knows when to take care of the little things, the Fezzari is a great bang for the buck.